How's it going? We're doing another finding battles and roaming around session.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load, or, you know, if you need anything proofread.
Honestly, I'm probably good. Let me do this. Whoops. That like right there. Oh man. Of course we're in the middle of a reload animation. That's crazy, dude. What the heck? I should have went in.
There you are.
Oh man. Okay, hold up. This might be like a really crazy fight.
Oh, you're still here?
Okay, yes. Let's go, dude. Alpha Vicious. He down, dude. Legendary grow. A legendary glowing Montreal. Hope you guys are having a good day today. Oh, I didn't do shit. Okay, we have a lot of what is it called? Energy shots? Stamina shots? So it's HP and then there's the other one. Penetrating assault rifle. Ignores 30% of target's damage and energy resistance. We do have 360 weight carry capacity. So we could go with this one. It's only 13 pounds. Not honestly not bad.
Just going to waste.
Kinda wanna let me just test this out.
Otherwise.
Cool. And obviously we're on the vanilla version of the game here. Except when you go to AK-47. This is not in the original game. This is a mod. Which I really like it. It kind of gives the game a Fallout 3 vibe to it. And, yeah, man, I mean, I really like the different options that you can do in Fallout 4, because, I mean, the modding community is amazing. They do a lot of mods. I think this is one of the best ones you can do. I'm not too familiar with the number of mods that have been created for Creation Club, but I know that there's a fair number of people who have made some pretty cool mods with it. So this looks like we got an amazing fight here. Super Mutant against the Brotherhood. Holy crap. Obviously, we are a stealth build. I mean, if you're going to be doing any Bethesda game, you do a stealth build. I mean, come on, this is fun. Wait. Yes. So what this is going to do is 3.5 times more damage than normal. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do 3.5 times damage. Because we're in stealth mode. If this was out without stealth mode, this might just do like half of that. Whatever HP reduction you see there for Super Mutant Overlord, it would probably be half that if we didn't have the 3.5 times sneak attack thing. So this is going to be a lot of damage. And we have 3 shots, so I mean, during this point, I feel like I would do more, I don't know. I mean, the headshots are always going to be good, but I think if you go for legs, depending on which type of gun you have, right, it might do more damage to other body parts. So, I mean, I do have a few guns that I picked up over the past month that do significant limb damage. So, I don't know if the head is considered a limb, but I do know if you shoot them in the legs or the arms, you're going to be doing a lot more damage. Now, pairing that with a 3.5%, or sorry, a 3.5 times sneak shot damage boost, right? So you got limb damage plus the 3.5 times, and then depending on the weapon you have, I mean, some of them do a lot of damage. This particular weapon that I have, it's the AK-74U. This gun particularly does so much damage because it's a mod. So basically they gave you the option to mod it so we could do like 99 damage per shot, which is crazy for an AK-47, like, especially if we're talking about like rapid fire rounds, right? So that's 99 damage per bullet. So if you go on automatic mode, I mean, you're going to be doing crazy damage. So this is an example of that. And this is not even, we're talking about a Super Mutant Overlord here. One of the craziest enemies you could fight in the game. Anything Overlord is going to be really hard to beat. So the fact that we're able to do full damage to this particular gentleman here is crazy. So this is why I'm starting to think that I might have to lower my damage on the AK-74U so that it's more of a fair fight. I will say that mods do end up breaking the game, unfortunately, because we do have that power to make guns way overpowered than they need to be. If they have the power to do it, they're going to do it. So, as you can see, this guy is turning towards me here. I think he might be seeing some other type of creature or something, but we're going to go ahead and take the shot here. So, this is a crazy amount of damage. Oh, and of course we got this guy. This is a problem. Okay, we're gonna have to keep running. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. That was scary. That was a little scary, dude. And as you can see, this is a 9% chance of hitting. But because we got 2 critical hits, it's a guaranteed shot. So this is why I love VATS. It's because you basically become this unstoppable force, right? Where you kind of become John Wick in a way. And I think that this is why VATS is just so amazing, because you have these percentages, and depending on what level you are, you're going to have to worry a lot about the percentages. But once you get end game, when you start having, like, you can start storing up critical shots, like 1 critical shot, 2, 3, and then you can get a 4th one by the bar down here. This could be full, that could be full, so on and so forth. So you get 4 critical shots. End game, this is amazing, because you can just, it's basically 100% shot every, 100% chance of hitting every shot. So it's amazing. You can take one of the limbs with the lowest percentage of landing a shot, and it would still hit. So that's why I love VATS, man, because once you get to end game levels, you become just you become an overlord yourself, dude. Like, it's amazing. And another reason why I love this game particularly is because you kind of become, you're just a part of the world, right? You're just a part of the wasteland, and these enemy types kind of prove that, right? Like, you're just a part. You're not the center of, you're not really the center of the universe. You're like just a part of this universe, you know? So you got enemy types that are way more overpowered than you, that you have to come back to. And yeah, man, I love just the style, the themes of this game, you know? You got laser weapons, you have Fallout Wasteland. It's amazing. Sorry, I'm gonna shut up now. And you see there, right? You just saw what happened. I get another critical shot back, because that's one of the perks you get. You could just get a random critical shot to store it for later. This is crazy. Not gonna lie, this is a really, we're talking about looking for fun battles, man. I'm pretty sure we ran into it. I don't really know what's going on here. It doesn't, oh yeah, this is a raider. And obviously, we're not going to really want to, waste our critical shots. Especially if, we are looking to fight some pretty big monsters. But stuff like this, right, like Feral Mongol, this doesn't really warrant a critical shot. So, we're just gonna go highest level here, which would be a 95. We could also go down to 95 left leg shot, but obviously as time sort of goes on, your options they kind of shift to become different. They alter, you know. So to see what was a 95 will become a 55 depending on where they are on the map. So yeah, man. I mean, I know people they like different builds, right? I mean, I've never personally done a build like, for example, a melee build, because the same logic applies. You have like a 95% shot of doing a melee attack on them. But you now have like a sword, you now have a hammer, stuff like that. So it's the same idea, which I am actually very, not gonna lie, I'm very intrigued to trying a melee build, just because I know it's an option that you can do in the game. Kind of like, I feel like the melee build in Fallout 4 is kind of the same as the alteration or illusion build in Skyrim, right? It's not really a very highly played skill tree, but I love that it's there. I love that we have the option to do a build that, you know, maybe like 75% of people, 65 to 75% of people wouldn't really go for that build at, you know, really any point. Unless you were like a super like veteran player where you really want like a specific challenge, then you would pick the melee build. And also, like, I guess my question is like, so with the melee build, if you are primarily a melee build, right? Do all the enemy types sort of correspond with whatever you're wielding, right? So if I'm wielding like a hammer or something, will they be wielding like a machete or a sword or something like that? You know, I don't know. It's kind of a big question I have about the game. Definitely something that I would like to look into. But I do think that the melee build does have good value, right? I remember the IGN reviewed the game, I think back in 2015, and they were like, yeah, melee is a little bit simplistic, unfortunately. But obviously I haven't myself played a melee build, so I couldn't really tell you if that's true. I mean, in my opinion, if it's anything like Skyrim's, oh man, I'm gonna die. If melee in Fallout 4 was anything like Skyrim's melee, then I'm like, that's chill. I don't have a problem with that. But if it's less simplistic than Skyrim's melee system, then that's where I might have a little bit of a problem with it. But obviously you can't dual wield in Fallout. That's a nasty kill. Holy crud. Just oh man. think this is the time where I should use my critical shots. So that's what we're gonna do. Critical. Boom. Another critical. Yes. See, that's where I would start utilizing my critical shots. Moments like that when you run into a legendary raider or a super mutant overlord, that's when you're gonna start needing to use your critical shots. So yeah. We see the Brotherhood of Steel blimp in the background. Absolutely beautiful. It's one of the things I love about this game, dude, is just like the scenery, what you can see in the distance. It's pretty dope. Actually, I don't think I've actually been over here too much to take a look at this beautiful blimp. And it looks like the Brotherhood of Steel took out one of the Raider scum, unfortunately. I mean, at least I get the loot. I would have liked to gone in on that action. Whatever, whatever. Trigger man. This is kind of funny because it looks like it's a mafia guy. I mean, another one of the themes of this particular game is there's just so many different factions, so many different enemy types, and this is just one of the very creative ones that I like. Nice. Oh, crap. Looks like my iPad fell. Here we go. So yeah, we got a Raider Psycho here. This is a very common it's one of the first enemy types that you run into in the game. And I honestly like them. You know, I think they're a really good group of guys, you know. 44 rounds. So this is this particular ammo, the 5.56 round is the one that I'm seeking the most, because this gun here, AK-47U, is the gun that utilizes that specific ammo type. So we are for real finding some good stuff here. Good battles, good ammo, good loot, corn and beer. I never particularly mess with the corn, but it usually is a good thing to pick up, especially if you're going to do things like settlement building, because you're basically going to have to start farming food. And one of the farmable foods that you get in Fallout 4 is corn. Get one corn, plant that thing at your settlement, and then you start growing corn, dude. And I think this is one of the biggest successful mechanics that I think you can put in a game is farming, right? I mean, Minecraft is a great example of farming. You get one wheat seed, right? Wheat to make bread. You get one of those seeds, you grow it, and then you get two 2 seeds. So you can plant 2 more, and then with the 3 plants you have, then you harvest those, and then you get like 6 or 7 uh 6 or 7 seeds. A little meme there for you. I don't even know if 6-7 is still a meme, but by golly, were me and my buds having fun with that one for a while. Anyways, so we're here by the Brotherhood, and I don't think I've actually ever been to that little area right there. That might be endgame. I'm not gonna spoil what happens. Obviously, everybody and their mama has played Fallout 4. I mean, come on, who hasn't played this game? But, and I will say, if you're starting to get into Fallout 4, boy oh boy, are you in for a ride. Good times, my friends, good times. I spent many years in this game, and I basically have explored the entire wasteland, but I'm always, even if I had been to an area, usually I would end up going there again, and I wouldn't really remember too much. So, yeah, we're going to be doing more of the... We're going to be doing more of the exploring and everything like that. And we're going to be explaining what's going on. I love explaining things. That's my favorite thing. But right now, I'm trying to remember. So I'm going to take a little bit of a break. Start YouTube content camera. Hmm. Hey, babes. Hi, babe. Are you okay? Oh, okay. I was wondering. Oh, okay, okay. So, is everything okay? Okay, just making sure. How you doing? Nice. Let's go. Nice, babe. I'm glad it's over for you, and I hope you have fun. I feel you, babes. Yeah, you went there like 7:30, and then you got done at 3. My goodness, it's a long day. That's good. Nice. Did the sodas and everything work out? Oh, nice. Sweet. I didn't even do. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Oh, that's good to hear. Um, yeah, I had fun with you yesterday, babe. Oh, it's okay. No, you're good. I love when you fall asleep on me, babe. It's a good time. You're such a cutie pie. And you look so beautiful yesterday in your dress. I was like, damn, that's a baddie. uh, yes, I'm a lucky man. But yeah, it was nice sitting there with you and having dinner, and I'm glad we got to do something for our 1 month. And plan your months as well. I've just been relaxing today, just kind of gaming, and then trying out the streaming thing. It's very fun, and yeah, just a good relaxing day. Um, and then also doing laundry right now. I think mine piled up. It was like to the top, so I had to do something about it. I absolutely did. Well, I feel like we have similar. clothes pile up, but you kind of just throw it in your closet. Yeah. You're cute. Oh, goodie pie. Miss your kisses, and I miss giving you cheek action. And the cheek action is the best. Yeah, we were watching Finding Nemo last night, and I was like, oh man, I guess I'm falling asleep to Finding Nemo right now. Like, all right, whatever. No, I heard that part, but I was like half asleep. I was like, yeah, that's good. It's a good time. I always feel very relaxed when I'm with you, babes. Yeah. No, I think what happened was like we both woke up at the same time. Yeah. Because I woke up and then you like looked over and I looked over too. I was like, oh. Because I think when you move, I wake up too. I'm like, oh shit. So good. You are, babes. You were out. You were. I know. It's like, I don't know why, but your alarm is like 3 times louder than the normal alarm. Yeah, that's good. I mean, you got to do that. Definitely not sleeping through that. Yeah. Yeah, the 6 a.m. alarm go crazy. I think it's because, like, sleep. uh, but yeah, I'll definitely be having to do that soon. Um, I gotta work. I can't wait to call them back, the Tillies and everything. I'm just thinking about it. Like, damn, let me work there. Yeah, yeah. I think it's around like Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that. Like around that area. And then also I go in at like 11 or 11:30 to 1 p.m. because that's when it's like super this is not busy at all. So like, well, nothing's going on right now. Might as well do an interview or something. Um, so there's definitely good times to do it. Yeah. But yeah. Sorry, go ahead, babes. Hopefully you have a good day. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day. Maybe. Yeah. Oh shoot. Maybe you should go to bed earlier, like I don't know, 11. Yeah, nine's good. You do fall asleep. You fall asleep like at 12. You'd be like, all right, night, babes. And then it's like 12:30. And like, "Ooh." If anything, like 11:30 or something like that. I don't know. Oh, exactly. Yeah, so, you're not Asian? Mm. Yes, I'm very, uh, I'm very skeptical. JK, JK. Um, yeah. Did you park are you in your complex yet? Oh, that's right, that's right. Nice. Cool. Yeah, it'd be expensive out there. I said, God damn. It'll probably be, oh, you're welcome. Oh, oh. Yeah, I gotta get flowers for my lady. I'm glad you liked them. I remember you said you like crustaceans and then sunflowers, and then when I went into Vaughn's, that was like the first thing I saw. I was like, damn. Okay, Vaughn's. They already knew. Okay, babes, have fun. Sounds good. Thanks, babe. I appreciate you. All right. Sounds good. All right. Later, babes. Hello? I don't know. I was like, just waiting for you to hang up. Oh, okay, okay. I'll hang up. Okay. Bye, babes. So, we're back. Looks like, yeah, had to take a little call real quick. And we're back. We're back, baby. Um, so we're at the Brotherhood of Steel. I think the design for the Brotherhood of Steel blimp is just amazing, dude. Look at that. That's fantastic.
Any chance we could try and keep the stray bullet out of my obituary?
My bad.
Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but the Commonwealth never lacks for excitement.
Let's see here. So basically what we want to do is run out into the middle of the wasteland. So the best thing we're going to do, we could either fast travel there or just run. Usually if you are just running around, or if you shoot a shot or something like that, something will happen. But I also think the game has to take time to render whatever battle situation it wants to throw you into. So you might have something like the Brotherhood of Steel fighting like a Mirelurk or something like that. And the game's probably taking the time to render that and then placing it somewhere randomly throughout the radius of where I'm playing. So I love that about video games. I love that about Fallout games, Skyrim, Elder Scrolls, and yeah, any Bethesda game, they do that really well. I think they create scenarios for players who roam around the wasteland. They're really good at doing that. But obviously, they have to create an atmosphere of loneliness and like emptiness. If it was up to me, honestly, I would have more battles happening at once. You know, more battles happening. And then once you're in the middle of a battle, you have to go and like try to salvage or scavenge more like bullets and what's it called? Just more caps, you know, bullets, caps, merchandise. So I think this is one of the times where we are going to be scavenging. Just kind of gotta find an entry level here. That is crazy that I had the key for that. Because I have no recollection of... Oh wait, never mind, I was here. So basically what we want to do is scavenge the area. Scavenge around. Usually when you go back to these places that you visit, there's really nothing to scavenge anymore. So I think it does reset though at a certain point, but I don't really remember. I remember the last time I was here on this playthrough, that was probably like 2 years ago. So, the bodies are still here, man. That's crazy. What the hell happened here, dude? What happened there? I guess I took his armor. And I mean, there isn't really... I think these big areas where it's like... It's like a part of the story. I feel like there's story missions and there's story areas as well in this game, because once you hit the story area, it just doesn't reset any of the items that you looted, the bodies that were left there. So hopefully, you know, at a certain point all the stuff can reset, but Maybe there's like a console command you can do where everything kind of resets. That honestly would be ideal. I specifically like this playthrough because I have so many different weapons. You know, I mean, at the beginning of the game, right, basically get this pistol. But there's really nothing on it, it's just a pistol. Which, I actually really like the design of the 9mm pistol. Sorry, no, this is the 10mm. I love the design of the 10mm. And I think the attachments that you can put on it, especially with mods. I know I keep talking about mods, but there are a bunch of different mods you can do to put more attachments on your weapons. Oh man, we were stuck. Oh man, I remember this area. It was actually crazy that this area is still here. I remember going ham over in this area. This area is, what is this area? Yes. Libertalia. Yes, Libertalia is one of those iconic Fallout 4 maps. See what that shit did to that Raider veteran? Oh man.
Hey, look here.
That's massive damage. He dead? Okay.
I can carry something if you need me to.
That's a good fight there. I will say at a certain point, when you get the critical shots, there are very easy encounters that you're going to have. So, for example, this is just unfair. I mean, if I were to, like if I had a critical, that would be a one-shot 100% kill. So you don't really have to even get up close anymore. Especially when you're like a really high level. I have actually been thinking about doing a survival run. And obviously... Oh my god. Okay, there he is. Oh, wait. No, that wasn't. That was not smart. Yeah, this gun's crazy. Especially endgame. Why don't you just miss every shot? I know what to do.
Now, don't start what you can't finish. Is that it?
beautiful, dude. So basically, okay, we have 30% headshot right now. We could go 45% arm or 31% body, or we could go 14% right arm, 3% right leg. Yeah, man. I mean, at the end of the day, we could go any body part we want here. Just I guess just to be like whimsical, we'll go with the right arm. And yeah, that guy isn't going to have an arm for the rest of his life. Good shit. Oh yeah, that didn't hit. Trying to hide behind a bar. Oh wait, no. We're gonna go body shot. So here, you know, we got a critical shot. This is gonna be more so like, okay, is the head gonna be the most critical thing here? Are we gonna be able to get a good shot on him? Obviously we are, because we have the critical shot. So I say we go head on this one, just because. Never mind. You know, when I was younger and I was playing this game, I remember thinking, oh my god, this is so stressful, because the image is still moving. It's still moving, which means that you're not 100% protected like you were in Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3. So there's that added pressure. And I think that this is one of the biggest implementations of Fallout 4 that I just love, dude. I think that it really adds a lot to the game. And I mean, if you think about Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, there wasn't really any pressure at all. Especially once you get into VATS mode. Obviously, I do feel like the villains or the enemy type NPCs that you would run into were just more deadly, you know, and they were quicker too. So I don't know. I think it's the same amount of pressure with both games, but just in different ways.
Wouldn't want to be in your shoes.
Okay.
Hope you make it peace.
My gosh, we're almost out of ammo for 2mm. Bro is actually trying to snipe me with the shotgun. Come on.
Picked on the wrong day.
Oh man. That's honestly, that was a decent shot. There's a guy up there with, oh man. Come on. I'm gonna try this. That's kind of crazy.